Hi everyone, thanks for dropping by my YouTube channel today, where I'll be doing post-repairs final tests on Steve's USSC brand pellet stove controller. Steve sent me this one because he was having some temperature sensing problems with the controller, which caused his furnace not to work correctly. I have this controller connected to my tester, so let's go ahead and turn it on. As we do that, we see that the controller boots up. USSC is the logo. PLLT, it's a pellet stove controller. U2.77 is the version. Draft fan comes on, and the controller goes into heat range 1. At this point, I'm able to step through the heat ranges. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. The switches have a good feel, so the keypad is in good condition. I'm also able to step through the room fan. I'm in automatic. I can go down to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't have a thermistor connected to the controller right now, but that allows me to step through the temperature nonetheless. I have the draft fan settings, which allows me to change it as well. All the way to automatic. I'll go back down to 5 or 4. And I'm able to test the auger delay. So if I press the auger delay switch, we see the little red LED comes on, and that gets cleared by pressing the on switch. I'm now at a point where I'm able to go into self-test mode and perform some of the built-in testing for this controller. To do that, I press the off key and the auger delay key simultaneously for about 3 seconds. Once I do that, the word draft will come up. There it is. And that means we're in self-test mode. With the draft indicator on, we see a little red LED came on as well. And on my tester, there's a light bulb. So this is a good opportunity to tell you about my tester. Of course, I have the controller. It's connected to my tester through a wiring harness. I have 5 light bulbs that simulates the different functions of your stove. One is the igniter, one is the combustion fan, one is the auger, and in red on the right is the convection or room fan. For this controller, I also have a light bulb on my table. That light bulb will be used to simulate the igniter, not the one on the tester itself. The reason for that is the way that this controller is wired, and my harness is not built for that. So as I noted, I'm in draft mode right now. The indicator's on, and so is the light bulb. If I press any key on the keypad, I'll go to the next test, which is the room fan. We see the red LED has come on, and so has the red marked or red indicated room fan light bulb. The next test is the igniter, and we see the one on the tabletop has come on, and the auxiliary indicator also came on for that one. The next one is the auger, so the heat range indicator is on, and so is the auger motor lamp. So that would make your auger motor run if it were connected to your stove. Next, I go to hopper, and as you may have noted in my previous videos, I don't have a light bulb to simulate that. Next is the stat. That should make a light come on here if the thermostat was calling for heat. As we see, the one just above the word on is not on, but I do have a switch which simulates the thermostat. If I press it, we notice that the little light above the word on comes on. So that is functioning correctly. If I press it one more time, we get to the problem that Steve had with this controller. I noted previously that I do not have a thermistor connected to the controller, so as we see now, the temperature reading is 0 degrees Fahrenheit. If I were to connect my own thermistor, which I noted in previous videos is not the correct thermistor for this controller, then we'll see the temperature jump up to approximately 176 degrees Fahrenheit. That is correct for the thermistor that I use. Because of the problems that Steve was seeing with his controller, he purchased a second thermistor, and he was nice enough to send it to me for testing. If I connect that thermistor to the controller, we see that the temperature indication closely matches the temperature of my workshop. I can apply heat to that thermistor, and we'll see the temperature rise. That's functioning correctly. The last thing I'm going to do is apply a short circuit to the input of the temperature sense circuit. Once we do that, we'll see the temperature indicator jump up to over 500 degrees Fahrenheit. This is now indicating that all of the temperature sense circuitry is working correctly once again. The next thing I'm going to do is reinstall Steve's thermistor and bring the temperature back down to approximately room temperature. Finally, there's one last test to be completed, and that is 60H, which refers to 60 Hertz, which is the frequency of the power coming into the building here. That is standard for North America. And if I press it one more time, we go into buy mode where the controller reboots. Once the controller has rebooted, I'll do the final firmware reset by pressing both auxiliary keys at the same time and go into buy mode. As you see, it just resets itself and again it reboots. So Steve, it looks like your controller is once again fully functional. I want to thank you for sending it to me. I appreciate that very much. And for all of you other USSC pellet stove owners, if you have questions or you have a controller that needs to be repaired, please feel free to contact me. My contact information can be found in the description for this video just below. I hope that you'll take a second to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate that very much. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.